Today is 11:10 and it's 4 o'clock. Please call the roll.
Chairperson Wani Garza,
Here.
Vice Chair Ted Masiacos, Alderman Jonathan Nunez,
Here.
Alderwoman Shweta Bade,
Here.
Alderman at Large Keith Larson,
Here.
4 present.
All right. Approval the minutes for held in Monday, October 27, item is 25-0884.
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Alderwoman Bate.
Second.
Second, Alderman Nunez. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes 4-0. Public comments?
No, we do not.
Okay. The first item in the agenda is 25-0585, a resolution authorizing the purchase of utility task vehicle UTV with patent compartment from Alternative Support Apparatus LLC for $61,485.
Good afternoon, Chris Linville, Superintendent of Fleet Operations. We're requesting approval to purchase this vehicle. It will be used as a supplemental response transport vehicle at large-scale events and mass gatherings of people. Could be used at parades, River Edge Park, things like that. This was a 2025 decision package, and it has gone out for bid. And if you guys have any questions.
My only question I have is electrical or is gas?
This is a gas-powered vehicle.
It's a gas?
So the bid, the winner of the bid, they only offer gas.
Okay. Questions? Yes?
Maybe this question's more for fire, if they're able to answer more specifically around the applications. I know you mentioned larger events, River Edge, but could we just elaborate as to a little bit more on the events, and then also what kind of situations would present themselves where we would use the vehicle, please?
Absolutely. Thank you for the opportunity. Nathan Costner, Aurora Fire Department, Division Chief of EMS. The primary purpose for this vehicle will be, as Chris said, for a supplemental apparatus to go into the crowds, go into those difficult to reach places where we can't fit an ambulance, we can't fit a fire apparatus, but we need to get somebody out of that scene. So we can take this vehicle directly to them, whether it's in a crowd or an off-road situation, where we can actually get to them, bring all of our equipment to the person where they have their need, so that once we get to them, we can initiate care, extract them from that environment, be able to continue to provide care during that process, and get them back to a transport vehicle.
Appreciate that. Follow-up question as well regarding where the vehicle will be located or how it will be transported. I mean, it's got its own wheels, so I know it can drive places, but where would it be centrally located for these sorts of events?
I would expect it to be downtown here at the central station. That is still to be determined, but it will be DOT compliant, so we'll be able to actually drive it on the roads.
Okay.
So we won't need to trailer it. We won't need to do any of those types of things. Obviously, we could trailer it if we needed to, but we wouldn't have to.
Perfect. Appreciate that. Thank you.
More questions, comments? All right, can I have one? Okay, motion by Alderwoman Bate,
Second.
second Alderman Larson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passes 4-0.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item is 25-0783, a resolution authorizing the award of contract to supply process chemicals for the Water Production Division.
Good afternoon, Bob Lively, Water Production Division Superintendent. So this item reports on the results and recommendations of the recent annual water treatment chemical bid solicitation. All of the vendors recommended here are the lowest responsible bidders. Once approved, their contracts will commence on January 1 as these chemicals are expiring here at the end of the year. Carbon dioxide was bid through the standard e-procurement OpenGov format, and they will have a 2-year contract. And the second year is always an option year, so either the city or the vendor can opt out if they feel like it. The other 4 chemicals, calcium oxide, fluorosilicic acid, anhydrous ammonia, and sodium hypochlorite, those were all bid via the reverse auction format. And just to go into that a little bit, I'm going to thank the purchasing division for introducing that to us, because it creates, in a real-time environment, a very competitive situation where vendors are competing and driving their bid prices down in a virtual online environment. And so, so 3 of those chemicals, calcium oxide, starting with that one, that's our most expensive chemical. For 2025, our budgeted amount is a little over 1.8 million. And that's about calculates out, our bid price from last year is $355 a ton. The reverse auction format ended up with a 2026 price of $290 a ton. So that particular chemical for the contract amount is we're going to be $333,000 and change less next year than this year. And the other 2 chemicals that went down were sodium hypochlorite and fluorosilicic acid. All total, those 3 chemicals will cost us $395,745 less next year than what we're paying for them this year. So we love that format. It does good things for us.
Good. For our records, yes, enjoy, and Committee Alderman Ted Masiacos. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. So they have questions or comments about this item? Yes?
Thank you. Yeah, I just have a question out of curiosity. How often are we getting these shipments, and where are they being stored? And are there any challenges with storing this? Is it just like stored on site at the water treatment plant?
Yeah, ordering these chemicals, it's routine business for it. We constantly are getting tanker loads of various chemicals or shipments of lime, and they're all stored in designed places for that. So
Okay.
we just manage our inventory and order the chemicals as needed when we have contracts.
Yep, thank you.
Chairwoman,
Yes?
one quick question. Are there any chemicals that are helping with the BPA traces in water? We keep hearing there are BPA traces these days because of so much plastic everywhere. So
Plastic. Yeah, no, I mean, the chemicals that we use are all they're calcium oxide. It's just calcium oxide. It's mined from the earth. And they're all NSF approved. So National Sanitation Foundation, they approve all chemicals that are used in potable water applications. So
do we test BPA in water, in our water?
Plastics?
Yeah.
So they're not regulated currently. They're still, I'm gonna characterize those as still emerging contaminants that are being researched,
Okay.
either in the university level or by the US EPA.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. More questions, comments? Motion approved by Alderman Nunez.
Second.
Second, Alderwoman Bate. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passed 5-0.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Okay, next item is 25-0878, a resolution to accept the proposal received by 2026 Water and Sewer Maintenance Division Emergency Repair Program.
Good afternoon, Kurt Muth with the Public Works Department. So this is a unit price contract that we bid out every year, and it helps us tackle emergency repairs that pop up throughout the year. Typically only use it a couple times a year. A good example, this spring, there's a metal culvert at the Molitor and Farnsworth intersection that was rotting out and caused a sinkhole in the pavement. And we put a plate on it temporarily, but we didn't want to have to wait weeks or months to bid it out formally and get a contract in place to replace it. So we were able to utilize these unit prices, and actually the low bidder in next year's contract was also the low bidder in 25, and they were able to mobilize within a day or two and had the metal culvert pulled out and concrete pipe put in instead within a week, and we were able to repair it. So those are the type of situations where we use this contract, and it's used by generally water and sewer or the engineering division in partnership to take care of these issues. We advertised it publicly and got 3 contractors to submit unit prices, and they have historically been on this contract before, so we're satisfied that they can respond in the needed timeframes. Be happy to answer any questions.
Questions, comments?
Just a quick question.
Yes?
Thank you, Chairwoman. So the grant money can be used for this?
Generally, we just use the water and sewer funds as needed. Most of these projects are reactionary, so we don't have time to plan ahead, and so we just use the funds we have available typically.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Muir.
Okay. Yes?
Yes,
Question?
Madam Chair, yes, thank you. Just a little housekeeping clarification. The expectation is by springtime, any repairs are fully repaired, I should say, especially when there's asphalt. Asphalt plants are closed or at this point. So it'd be a gravel infill up until the springtime, right? Until the asphalt plants open up and they're fully repaired, any patches or cutouts, right? Because
Generally, our last restoration list is usually around Halloween, and then anything into November will get capped with a cold patch and replaced.
right, okay. I just want to make sure, because I had a couple of residents, complaining, why isn't it fixed? And they don't understand that the plant's closed down during the winter, You can't get hot asphalt, so appreciate that.
Yes?
In years past, what do we normally budgeted for this type of work? Don't need an exact, I'm just curious.
It's about this range,
It is that, okay.
and then depending on the size of the repairs that come in, we can always transfer money into those purchase orders since we have the unit prices established.
Perfect. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve.
Nope.
Okay, motion approved by Alderman Sued.
Second.
Alderwoman Sued.
Second.
Second, Alderman Nunez. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed 5-0. Thank you. Okay, next item is 25-0883, a resolution adopting unit price bids for the uncalled full replacement of disturbed lead water service lines in the 2026 within the city.
So this is another unit price bid that we bid out annually. Similar to the last couple of years, we got 3 bids, same contractors as the 2025 contract. Generally, we plug these unit prices into a mock job to rank the contractors. Once again, Brandt Excavating was a low bidder. We'd give them first priority to get it done. Most of the time, they do it. They rarely turn them down. And then Michael's Plumbing was the second lowest bidder. They are a local firm. Their bid was 10 to 15% higher, so it wasn't within the 5% where they would have the opportunity to match. So if Brandt turns one down, then Michael's will get the next opportunity. The third bidder was significantly higher, so we don't anticipate using them. I'd be happy to answer any additional
Okay.
questions.
Questions, comments? No? Well. Motion approved by Alderman Nunez.
Second.
Second, Alderman Larson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passed 5-0. Okay. Next item is 25-0910, a resolution authorizing the Director of Purchasing to process a change order to the contract with Crawford, Murphy, and Tile, Inc. for the resident inspections and engineering services in the amount of $600. Yeah, 60.
So this contract was originally awarded to be in place from 2022 until the end of 2025. When they set it up, originally the highest value was for 2023 with the decreasing values. I'm not sure how they came up with those values. It's been pretty consistent over the 3 years, and so now we're running out of funds to finish it this year. This contract is to go out and inspect new development. So when we review a project, we bring in a fund to cover this. So it's funded by the developer. So we just want to get through the end of this year, and I think the next meeting they'll be bringing forward the contract for next year. So this is to help us make sure that everything built this year is inspected and built to proper standards.
Questions, comments?
Just a question to
Yes.
your statement. You said that the developer is the one who funds this account, so this isn't taxpayer money?
Correct.
Okay, just want to make sure I heard that correctly. Thank you.
Okay. No more questions? All right. Motion to approve by Alderman Nunez.
Second.
Second, Alderman Larson. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed 5-0.
you.
Thank you. Last item is 25-0914, 14, a resolution authorizing the Director of Purchasing to execute a change order with Rubino Engineering in the amount of $65,000 for material testing services at River Edge Park.
Good afternoon, Jason Bauer with the Department of Public Works. So this is Rubino Engineering. They've been involved with this project from the start, doing a lot of the geotechnical services for us in terms of borings and things like that. And they also stayed on to do the material testing. So when we do pretty much any project we do at Public Works, there's going to be some level of material testing that needs to be done, whether it's testing the concrete before it gets poured, checking the times that the concrete trucks show up, all those sorts of things. Another unique one on this project specifically was the vast amount of welds that went into it. So we just didn't have enough budgeted for them to get out there as frequently as they needed to be. There's a lot of intricate steel work, so we were a little bit off on our estimate for what it was going to take. So with this money allotted, we do have this, the funds are budgeted, and this will be enough for the work that they've done and what we anticipate they'll still have remaining over the next 5 or 6 months until the project is completed in the spring of 2026. So happy to answer any questions.
Well, my question is, in case they find something, like they say in the bricks, they're not treated, so what they do? They replace it?
Depending on what is wrong with any of the materials that we see, sometimes you have to go so far as to replace things. More often than not, what you'll find is a lot of the things you'll see like at that 1-year warranty mark. So everything that we have does have a warranty on it. So sometimes you might not even see the issues right away. You might not see them for another year. But it's good to know that, like with concrete, there's a couple of different things we're checking. We're checking to make sure that there's enough air entrainment in it. We're checking the slump of it so that it's not too runny. We're checking the time on the trucks. So I mean, there's a number of things that they're checking. So as long as you know that the material that's getting there is up to standard, you're going to be better off, and you're going to have less things that you have to remove. And the same thing with the steel welds and things like that. And asphalt paving, we want to make sure that they're rolling it and getting the right density. And we do, like for concrete, they'll take cylinders and they'll take those back and test to make
Normally,
sure
the
that
concrete has
scrapes-
1-year guarantee also?
Yeah.
The concrete?
Yes, yeah.
Because that's the most have damages sometimes with the winter.
Right,
So they
and that's when you'll
cracks
see
or
it.
Things
Yep.
like that, so they need to redo it, right?
Yes, and then they'll come back and do it. And same thing on like our overlay program. So every project has that same 1-year warranty, and that's typically when you're going to see it. If you pour something and it's not up to standards, it's
Yeah.
gonna pop in the winter time. So that's why we like to have that 1 year.
This is normally what happened.
It's what
Yes.
happens. Yep, you're correct.
Yeah. Okay, more questions,
I
comments?
have a
Yes?
quick question. Does this come from the contingency amount?
We've got this, we're actually going to take this out of the engineering consulting fees. The engineering division has set aside for consulting for specific engineering things that we can't handle on our own. We don't have people that can test welds and things like that. I think we've got concrete testing equipment that's probably like 50 years old, so it's better off leaving it to the pros. But yeah, we've got this in our operating budget for the year.
And can it come from contingency money for this type of project?
It could. I mean, we could have taken this to Wegman to use contingency funds that are set aside for that contract. But again, since throughout the year, we'll typically have various consulting contracts where we hire engineers so we've got that set aside. So I guess from an overall standpoint, yeah, it's contingency in the fact that we always budget some amount of work to be done that we're going to pay for outside engineering.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay, more questions, comments? No?
Motion to approve.
Okay, motion approved by Alderwoman Bate,
Second.
second Alderman Ted Masiacos, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passed,
Motion to
5-0. Thank you. Motion adjourned by Alderwoman Bate.
Second.
Second Alderman Ted Masiacos, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, adjourn the meeting at 4:20 PM. Thank you very much.